Thanks so much, Kelly. Well, good morning, everyone, and happy Valentine's Day. Of course, you could take your sweetie out to dinner this evening, or why not make her a home-cooked meal right there at your house. We are live this morning at Carroll's Meats and Sausages. They've got a few locations around Southwest Georgia, but this morning we're live at their newest and biggest location. We're going to be cooking up, I believe, some pork chops. It's certainly going to be smelling good out here. Tune in later. We've got lots more coming up here at Carroll's Meats and Sausages. Kelly, back on over to you. Well, good morning, everyone, and happy Valentine's Day for you. Of course, you could take your sweetie out for a nice dinner this morning. Still talking breakfast right now. Or you can cook her a wonderful home-cooked meal. We are live here at Carroll's Meats and Sausages, their newest and biggest location. Hugh Hardy is here with me this morning. And you've been open for quite a few months now, but just always making changes, always making improvements.
That's right. We keep adding new items on the menu and new things in the market and new cuts of meat and different things. Got a lot of stuff to show you today. So.
Of course, now it is Carroll's Meats and Sausages, but you've got a little bit of everything out here at the country store.
Oh yeah, we carry a full line of frozen foods and vegetables, and of course jams and jellies. And we're going to show you in a little while our Georgia grown section that we have here at the Ashburn location, and some of our new items, our summer sausages and snack sticks, and some other things that we've just started making.
And that's why I'm still thinking breakfast right now, because you are making me so hungry. But we've got a little cooking area. We can, of course, cook up some breakfast or lunch. But today we're going to be cooking up, was it pork chops?
We're going to do, I've got a couple of, 2 or 3 different items just for tonight, you know, for that special occasion. Today's Valentine's Day.
And if you don't know, today is the...
I've got a recipe that actually comes right out of my cookbook, fruit marinade, and we're going to be using that on couple of different items. I've got some fresh kebabs that we just made up and some bacon wrap fillets and also some smoked pork chops.
Yum.
And even got some stuffed sausage stuffed mushrooms we're going to throw in the oven here in a little while. So we're going to show you, that little recipe.
Great. Well, we got to get busy soon, but you do have 3 locations. Of course, we're here at the one in Ashburn right now, but all locations are open 7 days a week now.
That's right, 7 days a week due to the customer demand.
Popular demand.
That's right. I tell you, we decided to go ahead and go 7 days a week, so we are open 7 days at all 3 locations, and also in Ashburn we do breakfast and lunch every day, including Sunday. So. I definitely encourage folks, if you get a chance to come out and eat, come on.
I've heard about your brunch on Sundays. So.
Oh, yeah, it's good. It's great. Really good.
All right. Now, folks, they're not open quite yet. They opened a little bit early for us. When do you open today so people can come get either breakfast or their meats?
7 a.m. In Ashburn, 7 to 7 in Ashburn, and then we're open 9 to 7 in Sylvester and 9 to 7 over in Albany.
All right, well, guys, we got to get back in the kitchen. We got to cook up all that yummy food that he was talking about. But again, come on down, get your cuts of meat for tonight, because it is Valentine's Day. Don't forget the flowers and chocolate, too, guys. We'll be back with more good. Well, welcome back to Good Day, everyone, and happy Valentine's Day. We are live in Ashburn, Georgia this morning, cooking with you. We've got some pork chops, some stuffed mushrooms, all sorts of things, and we are cooking from the cookbook appropriately named Cooking with You. But we've got a very yummy recipe that just sounds absolutely delicious for Valentine's Day tonight.
Now, Valentine's Day is such a special day anyway, so, you want to cook steaks or some good, nice, thick pork chops or even some kebabs. And so last night I was thinking, well, I want to do something a little different than I usually do. So I was looking through my cookbook. And I guess back about 5 years ago, I done this on a cooking show, and it's a fruit marinade, and we cooked some tenderloins. And I remember how good they were, and I hadn't had them since.
So why not tonight?
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day. You can cook them
any
day.
day. That's right. Yep, any day. And of course, the recipe's on page 83 in my cookbook for those of you.
So come on down and buy the cookbook.
That's right.
Is what he's saying.
And by the way, happy Valentine's Day.
Aww,
this is yours. That's
autographed
copy of
Valentine's gift today. Thank you so much. Guys, now I've got the recipe.
All right, well, we're going to start up this real quick. And what this is, it's basically a fruit marinade.
Okay.
I'm using...
Is that orange juice?
That's orange juice, about a cup.
Okay.
I've got about a cup of orange juice. And you can use a little more or a little less. It really doesn't matter
Change
because,
it up.
Depending on how much meat you're going to be marinating.
Okay.
All right, now I've got about 3/4 of a cup of pineapple juice.
Ooh.
All right, we're going to add a little bit of olive oil, maybe a couple of tablespoons of olive oil.
This is sounding delicious.
A little bit of salt, not a lot of salt, maybe half a teaspoon of salt or so.
Okay.
About a quarter of a teaspoon or a little better than that of black pepper.
Alrighty.
That black pepper gives it a country flavor to me.
There you go. We are at the country store here this morning.
That's right. Now here's a steak sauce. You can use any kind. This is actually just an A1.
Okay.
A couple of teaspoons. It gives it just a little bit of that steak, kind of a good steak flavor.
Okay. And the mince, I think it sounds so yummy.
The recipe calls for, in the book, it calls for minced garlic.
Okay.
But this
That's
is
not
actually
garlic.
this is actually got it's got a lot of garlic in it, but it's also got a lot of other seasonings. This is a gourmet steak seasoning that we carry here at the store,
neat.
and I found that this is actually a little better than just your regular plain garlic.
Okay, so we're just going to mix it all up, throw the pork chops in. Oh, God, add a little
One
honey.
more. We got some Weeks honey. For those of you who are familiar, this is actually one of the Georgia grown products.
Local.
That's right, and we're going to use about good tablespoon or so.
Just say you got to get that in there. All right, we're going to stir it all up.
Yep.
Throw our pork chops in it. We also got some. Is it sirloin?
That is a filet mignon, and we cut those right here at the store. Now we carry sirloins, we carry Black Angus ribeyes. We've actually got ribeyes on sale today, and
There
New York
you go.
strips on sale.
Well, guys, this
Wanna
smells
mix that up?
absolutely delicious. We're going to marinate it, stick it in the oven, and we've got lots more to show you here at Carroll's Meats and Sausages. It's all coming up live here on Good Day. Stick around.
Just go in the bag.
Welcome back to Good Day, everyone. Here live at Carroll's Meats and Sausages. We've got our pork chops marinating, but we want to talk to you about this wall that you have because it is all Georgia grown.
That's right. We're in the Georgia grown program, and I encourage anyone who has Georgia products to get in the Georgia grown
Now,
program.
this Georgia grown, what does it mean?
Georgia grown is all there's products that are produced and made right here in Georgia. All the items come from Georgia, and the Department of Agriculture does a great job of promoting the program, and they just help get Georgia products out there on the market.
And you have an entire wall of that.
We do. We carry, of course, as you can see, we've got a full line of Laura Joe's products. She's out
Which
of
are
Moultrie.
so yummy.
And we've got our own line of Georgia-grown products. We carry,
is that this one right here?
That's right. This is we've got different things. I mean,
All sorts of pepper jellies, and mayhaw jelly.
Mayhaw jelly. And we carry the sweet onions, Vide onions. We've got Oak Creek Farms is another product that we carry. And that's a full line, jams and jellies. And then, of course, a lot of sauces and different seasonings.
And it just keeps going.
That's right. There's just a lot of it. It's all produced and made right here in Georgia.
Great.
And the Georgia Grown program is just a great program to be in. And of course, me being from Georgia, I definitely push the Georgia products. So growing up in the agricultural belt as well, I've been on the farm, and I know how hard it is to grow peas and grow okra and the canning process. I know there's just a lot of work involved in that, and it's.
And you don't realize that when you're eating it.
That's right. Yep.
Now, we're here in Ashburn. Again, this is your newest location and the biggest location. It does have this country store. Not only do they have the Georgia-grown wall, but kind of a whole mixture of different grocery items here as well.
We carry a lot of different grocery items, a lot of different seasonings, and of course a full line of sausage and meats. And today, hey, we've got butchers on duty all day to custom cut that steak or that pork chop just for your meal tonight. And we carry charcoal. We've got everything you need for your Valentine's meal tonight. So,
or any meal. I do want to talk about your other two locations. You do have one in Albany as well as Sylvester.
Right, yep.
A bit smaller than this one.
That's right. We have a location over on Philema Road. If you're familiar with where Cheehaw Park is, it's on the road going towards Cheehaw. And been there since 2005. Yeah, 2005. And then, of course, the Sylvester location opened up in 2004. And it's located right in the center of Sylvester on Highway 82. Real easy to find. Got a great staff over there that's very well experienced. Probably, I guess, with the whole company, with our management team, we probably have, 60 to 70 years of combined meat cutting experience.
They're pros.
That's right. They're professional. They'll do a professional job, and they'll get what you want. And if you're not satisfied with what they bring you, out when they cut you a steak or whatever, hey, they'll go back and they'll keep cutting until they get exactly what you want.
Talk about customer service. Well, they're starting to cook it up for breakfast this morning. We've got our pork chops that we got to talk about, as well as many other things that they've got here at Carroll's Meats and Sausages, because again, it's meats and sausages. It's not just pork chops. It's all happening live here later on Good Day. Kelly, back on over. Well, good morning. Welcome back to Carroll's Meats and Sausages. We are down here in Ashburn, Georgia at their country store and, of course, their, I guess, butcher shop.
Butcher shop, yep.
You name it, they've got it.
Jams, jellies, all that good stuff. So.
One-stop shop. Now, Hugh, we have cooked up an amazing little Valentine's Day feast.
Yep.
And we've got our cake, but we're not going to talk about that quite just yet because I want to talk about, oh my gosh, this is a massive meal. This is a couple meals.
This is just a couple of 2 or 3 different ideas. We've got a filet mignon, bacon wrap, marinated with our fruit marinade. Also marinated our smoked pork chops.
Yeah.
The smoked pork chops are real easy to cook. They're basically they're already cooked. You just want to heat them and eat them.
Oh, well, there you go.
So it's real easy, and you can marinate those with different. A lot of people use Italian dressing. I like my fruit marinade out of my cookbook.
Of course, you can buy the cookbook, and
right.
it might make a nice little Valentine's Day gift as well.
And then we've got, of course, our beef kebabs, peppers, onions, a little slice of bacon in between.
And are those pre-made here?
They are. Yep.
Nice.
We make them right here in store. We have those available at all 3 locations.
Great.
Real easy to cook. I also marinated those in the fruit marinade.
This fruit marinade, it's just done well for us this morning.
You know, you can marinate at least 30 minutes to an hour before you cook it.
Okay.
If you have, longer, it's not, if you leave them in the refrigerator overnight, it's not going to hurt it. That's right. Yeah.
All right, and at first I thought these were meatballs, but they're actually mushrooms.
Sausage stuffed mushrooms.
Yeah.
That's an item that we also have ready at each store. It's a little small button mushroom, and we put our sausage in it that we make, which that's what one of our
Of course, they're famous for it.
Things is and the sausage makes a real good little appetizer. Cooked in the mushroom.
Can I taste this? This
Sure,
looks so
sure.
good. We got a little one. Now I want to find out, you've got lots of other stuff here.
Something new, Melanie, that we've started making and carrying is summer sausage, and we make it all right here in the store. It's all made from scratch, and we smoke it right here, and cook it right here in the store.
Nice.
And we have 2 or 3 different varieties. We've got a spicy garlic, regular summer sausage, and then I think that there's like a traditional, which is really good. Little hors d'oeuvres, whatever, slice it up.
Just slice it up.
Crackers. It's great.
Of course, you got the sauces.
Slather and sauce is one of my favorites.
I like that.
Oh, I love it. It's good on. I mean, you can mix this with a little bit of mayonnaise and a little hot sauce,
and you're good to go.
Oh yeah.
Well, guys,
really good.
those mushrooms were incredible, and they're already pre-made.
Pre-made and ready. Yep,
Again,
ready to go. You just have to cook them.
If you don't want to
20
marinate,
minutes on 350.
oh, that's not bad at all. If you don't want to marinate, whether it's pork chops or steaks, you also have some vacuum packed steaks.
That's right. We do. We have a vacuum sealed steak that's pre-marinated. We marinate it here. It is just great. And it comes with sirloins, Angus ribeyes, T-bones, New York strips.
So you are good to go for tonight. All right, well, we've got your entire Valentine's Day meal, including the cakes. They've got a whole bunch of them back there in the cooler. Again, 3 locations, Ashburn, Sylvester, and Albany. Give us the hours again.
Ashburn location, 7 to 7, and Sylvester and Albany, 9 to 7. And we're open 7 days a week.
There you go. So whether it's Valentine's Day or any old day, come on down, get some yummy, yummy food, because this is absolutely delicious. Again, I wish you all could smell it, because it smells incredible here. We are live at Carroll's Meats and Sausages and Country Store here in Ashburn, Georgia. Back to you guys.